And binge eating is only a symptom of what is lying underneath. And it's the same symptom as every negative feeling and behaviors that we have. So I have decided to create something so special, so different, something that I've never done before. I realized that techniques didn't help me. I also realized that knowledge didn't help me either. The knowledge of having a bad childhood, that didn't even help me recover. I don't believe there is one therapy, one method, one technique, one way of creating the life that you want. Because from my experience, there is really only one thing, and it is your way. My intention for the 12 days, and I'm calling it the 12 days of Cherishness instead of Christmas. Do you like it? 12 days of Cherishness, starting from the 13th of December all the way to Christmas Eve. My intention is to take you on a journey. The journey where you really connect to who you really are. To be reminded of who you really are before any conditioning. To reminded that you are powerful. And I don't believe in being ready to have the life that you want. Because if I waited until I was ready to have the life that I want, to become the good mother, to have the career that I want, to have as much abundance in my life, then I won't be here right now. I'm never ready. No one is ever ready. No one is ever ready, because life is an ever growing, evolving thing. But I do believe, from my experience after doing the inner healing, and you don't need to do the inner healing, by the way. I'm just the other side of the fence to be able to see things more clearly because I've done the work, to be able to guide you to where I couldn't see before. I'm going to help you see during those 12 days. And with sight for insight, then everything that you've ever learned, like the knowledge, the techniques, the therapy, will all make sense. And you'll do what you need to do to get the life that you want. And the only thing that you really need is to know that you want a different life. Stop suffering. Stop trying to survive. But really start enjoying your life. Start living. What to expect in the 12 days. Like I said, it's going to be an experience. And yes, I am going to share with you techniques and methods, just in case you need them. But the main aim is to really take you on a journey to connect to yourself. There's going to be meditations. There's going to be breathing techniques, self-regulating techniques. And like I said, the whole point of this is connecting to who you really are, your inner wisdom, the source, the power within you. Tips to stop overeating, compulsive grazing, or losing your control when it comes to those trigger foods at Christmas. And tips to reacting to family triggers or friends, and how to cope with the family tension. Tips around being around triggering foods, how to get out of your head and into the moment. This is the things that we're going to remember on our deathbeds when we're dying, taking that last breath. We're not going to remember what we had for Christmas dinner. We're going to remember those moments, the happy moments. I'm going to help you feel calmer overall during the Christmas festivities. And after all this, aim to be the very first year when you don't have to have going on a diet on your New Year's resolution. It's going to be magic. That's all I can say. For the first 3 days, I'm going to put this on there for only £22. That's less than £2 a day to get a transformation. Like I said, you will never, ever, ever be ready. You think you're ready, but Something will come along and it will knock you off, and you're going to doubt, you're going to change your mind and things like that. It's happened to me so many times, but I realize it's not about being ready. It's about what we want. You just need to know whether you really want a different life. You want an enjoyable Christmas. You want peace. You want to stop being angry, frustrated, guilty. So for the first 3 days, is going to be for £22, and then another 3 days from then is going to go up to £33, and then another 3 days is going to go up to £55 to join this 12 days of transformation experience. And if you don't have it at that price, I will be packaging this up after the 12 days and making it into a course and going to resell that on my website for £222. Just want to cover who this 12 days is for. So obviously, if you're having problems with your eating, your weight, you're anxious, you're angry, got anger issues, this is going to be for you, because it's going to help you start removing layers of that conditioning, or help you to become more aware, so that when you go back to your therapist, when you go back, those techniques and the methods is going to start working for you. This experience is going to last for 12 days, but it's also only going to be available for 3 months, up until the 24th of March. And the reason why I want to cut it off on the 24th of March, because from my experience, when there's no time limit, there's no urgency to do it. I have had free courses that are just sitting in my inbox because it was free. I'm like, well, I've got nothing to lose, so I'm not going to do it, because it's got like a never end date. Oh, I can do that tomorrow. I can do that tomorrow. I can do that tomorrow, until I completely forget, what was that course? Why did I do that for? So obviously the power and the energy, it's going to be on fire during the 12 days of doing this with me, because I will be guiding you in these deep meditations to connect with yourself and to really bring up the power and the spirit and the wisdom and the source and whatever you want to call it inside of you to rise up, so that you can just start living your life now. But if you're a current client, this will be free for you, because you've already shown your commitment to your transformation. But I still recommend my clients to do this, because it's still something that I practice all the time, because with each level of evolution, as we grow spiritually and intelligently in this human body, life challenges throws at you, and these are the things I continue to do right now. So, are you ready? Honestly, this is a gift, and I wish I had something like this when I was in your shoes a decade ago. You don't need any more techniques, you don't need any more knowledge, you don't need anything else but to believe in you, and then everything else will fall into place. So on that note, until next time, stay excited, big love, mwah. And I can't wait to see you on the inside. Bye bye.